Yo, I just want to say something real quick. Make a quick video since I'm out here. Just took my baby to school. You know what I mean? It's probably like 8. It's 8 o'clock now. Yeah, it's like 7:55 a.m. It's a beautiful day. I just, you know, decided to come out here and get a little bit of air. I'm not gonna play too much ball, but 'cause I gotta get ready to go anyway. 'Cause I got shit to do. But you know, it seemed like a lot of people misunderstood the video that I did about T.I.'s, not having a job. And it's funny too because that video is already like number 4 on the analytics. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even think that video. It'd be so like you don't know what video is gonna be popping. You know what I'm saying? The video that be making the getting like rising to the top real fast. It's funny because some videos that I'll be dropping heat in, them Jones don't be rising that fast. But anyway, like I said, I overstand. Even Lil Wayne said he got a song. Maybe he said maybe I'm just misunderstood. Remember that song he did? I'm just misunderstood. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand that I've always been misunderstood. All my life. I try to break it down. I try to break it down to its lowest common denominator. What I be saying. But I understand some people just can't get it or grasp it. But just imagine, right? Just imagine. I'm gonna use 13 signs of astrology as an example. I don't know where that brother's at, but I believe he's dead because he was real jacked up. He was real sick. He was frail. He was on the streets. He the way he looked, 10 years ago, 13 years ago, 14 years ago, compared to how he was looking on his later videos, you couldn't even believe that it was him. You couldn't believe. I didn't even believe it. I didn't even believe when I first found him because I had lost him. I didn't know where he was at. And then he, one day, this was years ago. So I used to watch him years ago. And then you know how, sometimes YouTube unsubscribe you from people. So you lose people in the algorithm and you don't get no updates from them, nothing like that. You forget all about them. Thinking that they ain't post no more, but they've been posting. You just haven't been getting no recommendations. But anyway, what I'm saying is that this brother he was doing bad. He was always talking about gang stalking. And he ended up, I don't know, like he didn't explain. I didn't catch a video yet that he explained his story about how he ended up homeless. I don't think he was going through any V2K or nothing like that. But I just know he was heavily targeted. He was heavily getting street theater. And he also did complain that he couldn't get no jobs. He did complain about that, you know what I'm saying? In his previous, in his last videos. So my point is, what I'm saying is that let's just say, for an example, if a targeted individual is if a targeted individual is getting V2K, if a targeted individual is getting directed energy weapon, if a targeted individual is getting street mobbing, every day, constantly, 24/7, noise harassment, banging on walls, wherever you go, gas lit, everywhere you go, you know what I'm saying? You're going through all these tactics, isolations. Nobody around you is real. Everybody is saying you're crazy, man. Say, ain't nobody, come on, man. Ain't nobody following you, man. You ain't special. Everybody say the same thing, and you hear the same story from every T.I. Every time when I ask somebody about it, they always say, "Why are they following you?" I mean, you ain't that special, because the people said the same thing to me. So everybody get the same thing, just about, to a certain degree. So my point is, what I'm saying is, could you imagine getting all the street theater, all the clothing, the red clothing, the orange, whatever, the V2K, the directed energy, street mobbing. You go to the market, everybody there. You can't even pull up to a gas station or whatever. You can't even walk down the street without a whole bunch of clowns coming out. You get all that, and then on top of that, you homeless, you broke, you dirty. You haven't had a bath in months. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I said, if a T.I. is being gang stalked, but yet still you have a job, nigga, you still blessed, okay? Okay, you didn't hit rock bottom. You still got somewhere to lay your head, in a house, whether if you staying with somebody, whether if you got your own place, especially if you got your own place. If you a T.I., you got your own place, you got a car, you got a job, you got income coming in. Come on, man. You cannot complain. Yeah, you have a right to complain because nobody have a right to harass you. That is true. That is absolutely true. This should be, of course, this is unconstitutional. I am on your side 100%. I'm helping you stand for your own rights. There's in no way, shape or form or fashion that there should be a program like this that exists in this world. And it's all due to a psyop called mental illness. Wow. Somebody's trying to throw you away purposely, orchestratedly. You know what I'm saying? If that's even a word. You know what I'm saying? All this is all created like a Ponzi scheme. Like somebody trying to create a simulation for you. A specially designed, a specific designed simulation for you and only you. So they hire a whole bunch of people to sabotage you and get on your nerves. Trust me, they have no right to do that. It's jacked up. But what I'm saying is, if you could still punch that clock and get that check at the end of the week and go home to your home that you pay rent for, go to the store and buy groceries and come home and cook, drive to the store, even if you caught the bus to the store, whatever, you know what I'm saying? The key is that this program is designed to like really eradicate and destroy your life. They want to see you down in the dumps. They want to see you dirty. That's why I got this mosquitoes. Get out of here, mosquito. Why you gotta come and say I had to kill him? See, you know what I'm saying? You should have just all this space. You want to come in my space, now you're dead. Happy trails. So, and speaking of trails, look at all them chemtrails right there. They're not clouds, people. They're not clouds. So, my point is what I'm saying, I'm grounded right now as I'm speaking to you. You know what I'm saying? The feet is planted. So, that's all I'm saying. Because what I'm saying is somebody always works. Because you already know me. I felt as though my targeting, of course it's still going on and it don't stop, but compared to 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, man, those were some rough years. Don't forget 16 too. I gotta say 2016. It started all in 2016, but 2017, that's when it just went crazy. You know what I'm saying? So those years, those 5-6 years, man, was hell. And it makes me wonder too, because the Bible said that the 144, the God's elect, shall suffer, 7 years of persecution. So I'm wondering, you know what I'm saying? Because I see 144 all the time. So I'm like, is that the universe telling me that I'm 144 and that this is since I'm the chosen of God, right? I'm the apple of God's eye. This is my 7-year tribulation or something? I don't know. But I always think about it. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, I hope, you know what I'm saying, let it be over. Let it be over. But I just heard the girl Angela was saying that, she said she tired of being alone and stuff. Man, look, I done did videos about this, man. I said, man, look, I'm hearing TIs with that. Oh man, who started that up? Saying if you're a targeted individual, you can't get no girl. I get plenty of girls. Or if you're a targeted individual, you can't get no man. Look, I'm telling y'all, man, look. Let me tell y'all something. If you're a TI, if you're a male TI, you're not going, if you get a girl, she better be targeted. She better be targeted, because if you claim to be a TI, if you going through it, that chick that you with, come on, man. She's a op. She's a perp. She's a bot. She's working for them. They're not. Look, these people are so. You got to understand how obsessed they are with you. They're not gonna allow somebody regular around you. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna allow nobody regular around you. You're not allowed. I don't even think it was anybody ever regular around you in the first place. That's how I feel with my story. I don't know about y'all, but in my story, I feel as though it was nobody ever regular. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, so my point is when these guys saying, these dudes saying that, you know, you can still get girls. Man, look, let me tell you something. Yeah, you might be able to smash something, but I'm not talking about that. I can go smash something. I'm talking about a girl. I'm talking about I want a woman. I want a partner. I want my soulmate. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Can you get that as a T.I.? Can you get your Bonnie and Clyde? You know what I'm saying? Your Thelma and Louise. I'm not talking about being unequally yoked. I don't know what I'm saying? And if that's the case, look, if that's the case, because I was thinking about this too. If that's the case, since these people are so obsessed with me, and they want me unequally yoked, since I'm the only real one in my surroundings, and everybody that's around me is all fake and plots and plants and whatever, then okay. If you want me to be one a honey pot or a honey bot, then send me somebody that look like Maya. Then, you know, she could be a perp, she could be a bot, she could wear red every day. She could paint those yellow toes red. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you're gonna give me a plant, then hell, I'm gonna pick the best plant then. Let her be Keisha Coles or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna take no plant that's 350 pounds, 5'1", already got 3 kids. Man, get her, man, she on Section 8. Man, I don't want that. If you want to give me a plant, since I'm talking to the Adjustment Bureau right now, since y'all so obsessed with me, right? And you want to make sure that it's somebody around me that's clocking me and watching everything that I do. Okay, then call Maya up somebody. She ain't got to be, it don't have to necessarily be literally Maya, but it could be a duplicate. She could be a clone Maya. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure she fine. That's all. And she could perp me all damn day. I mean, because that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like, you know, that's just the way it's going to be. Because, you know, until I really get that bag to the point where I can, you know, travel the world and do what I want. I could travel the world in the 7 seas. Everybody's gang stalking. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I could travel the world, then I can make a different judgment. Maybe there's opportunity that I could travel the world and meet somebody real. I don't know. But as far as in America, man, America is gone, player. America is gone. You know what I mean? What is the chances? What is the odds? What is the chance or the odds of you really finding somebody of your likeness here in America? You know, I'm really speaking like of myself, because I want, you know what I'm saying? Because think about it, majority of these females here in America, of course there's some woke ones out here, but they're gonna segregate them from you. You're not gonna meet them, and then at the same time, they might already have somebody. So it's like the chances of you getting them is slim to none. So what's left? KK and Ray Tay and May and Shamika and, you know, Tamika and all them in the projects, you know what I'm saying, on Section 8, that's dressed in red with dogs. You know what I mean? It's like you don't even really have no options no more. You know what I mean? Unless you're back. The only way a man will have options in this world, not just America, but in the world, if your bag is up. If you got a 9 to 5, you got a regular 9 to 5, man, you got limitations like a mother. You gotta have that Puff Daddy bag. You gotta have that FU bag. If you ain't got that FU bag, man, look, you can't go out here and pick and choose. Puff Daddy and them, you know, they can go out here and pick and choose. Jamie Foxx, he can go out here and pick and choose who he want to be with because of fame and fortune. But Stanley, that got the job at the supermarket, man, come on, man. Stanley, He's working security or doing Uber. Come on, man. Man, back in the day, girls was like shitting on dudes that I remember. I used to watch videos, man. Girls was shitting on dudes. If the dude, girls were saying that they didn't even want a dude that had a bus driver's job. Talking about he still ain't making no money. You know what I'm saying? Like, black girls treat dudes hard in America. 50K a year ain't enough. If a chick find out you making 50, 60K a year, that's not enough. She gonna try to clown you. That's not enough. They want cats that got half a mil a year. You driving in something foreign. You got a 13-inch. You 6'9". Like, they want too much. They want too much here in America. You know what I'm saying? So how I see it, as far as like, you really having a real good choice of picking a female out this joint, you're gonna have to have the big bag. That way you can go anywhere you want across this globe or flat earth or whatever, and you can pick and choose. You can leave America, man. You can go anywhere. Them women will worship you if you got that bag. You could be a dude 5'1". You could be 4'11". Look like Shabba Ranks or Flavor Flav. Man, look at Flavor Flav. Speaking of Flavor Flav and all that, and Shabba Ranks and all that stuff, right? Them cats had way more better vaginas that I done had. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So this right here let you know that it's not all about looks here in America. People say it's all about looks. Not really. You know what I'm saying? Of course you want to look good and all, but what I'm saying, look at Lil Wayne, for example. Lil Wayne done had way better drawings. Lil Wayne had what's the babe name? Fine. Y'all know what I'm talking about. What's her name? She gonna hold on. I'm gonna see. Let me think. What's her name? I forgot. I don't know. I think is that her baby? That's his baby mom. The baby that played on ATL with TL, with T.I. You know what I'm saying? ATL. Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. The baby that played on the fine light skinned John that was playing like she was from the hood. She was from the hood, but she wasn't from the hood. She was from the suburb. Got money, came from money and all this stuff. But she was T.I.'s girl in ATL. So Lil Wayne had that. Now, come on now. If you know Lil Wayne was a regular dude out here, he would have never had nothing like that. But it was his status. He famous, he sold out, and he got big money. So therefore, he gonna have, when your money is up, you can select. You supposed to have the baddest chick. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna be a millionaire with a 5. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine you're a millionaire and you going to a fine restaurant, y'all, and you coming in there with Tay from the hood, from the projects, and Tay all jacked up. I'm not saying females from the projects jacked, because we already know that, of course, you got some good looking women in the projects. There's a whole bunch of sexy light skinned Jones running around the hood. But there's also a lot of busted ones as well. The ones that get the sexy Johns in the hoods is usually the drug dealers. You know what I mean? The ones that get the sexy, look, you already know it. The ones that get the sexy joints in the hood, the dudes that get the sexy joints in the hood, they usually drug dealers. They usually ballers, they got money or something. That's how it was back in the day. In the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Them cats out there that was hustled before the game got infiltrated with all these snitches. You know what I mean? And we had codes of the streets and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Them cats had the best looking joints. And they supposed to. Because ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna be making $100K a week and my joint, look toe up. You know what I mean? That's not happening. You know what I mean? So my point is, I hope somebody got something out of this video. I say it's almost 20 minutes. I didn't even know I was gonna go that long. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. The moral of the story is, if you're a targeted individual and you can still clock in and you can still go home and be at peace for a little bit or whatever in your own home, man, just count your blessings. Just count your blessings, man. Just be happy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They might be trying to unalive you. They might be trying to do you away. They might be trying to do all types of sick stuff to you. But guess what? There's somebody worse. You know, I was always saying my target is jacked up. My target is worse, which it is, right? Which, you know what I'm saying? But the bull Francis Ngannou, the one that fought Anthony Joshua, the UFC bull, right? When I saw his documentary, I was like, yo, I should never complain again in my life. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go watch his documentary, Francis Ngannou documentary, and see what that brother went through to come to America to fight in the UFC. That brother been through hell. Okay? So my point is, what I'm saying is, you think you're in hell, and you may be in hell, but guess what? Hell has different departments, okay? It's different levels in hell. You know what I mean? Some people are really, really at the bottom of the pit. In his life story, I was like, yo, I don't know if I'd have survived his type of life, man, because that, you know, it was rough. Extremely rough. And with that being said, y'all, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, man. I'm out. You know, I'm going to roll because I got some stuff to do, man. I just want to come out here, man. It's beautiful, man, just to come out here, just to talk to the cam and just unwind and just look at the scenery right here. You know what I mean? Hear the insects, hear the birds out there making noise and stuff like that. Keep your heads up, man. If you're doing better than me, if y'all clocking in, man, hit the Cash App, support the God. You know what I'm saying? Because the God, like I said, the God ain't got no job. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the God don't want one. You know what I'm saying? But the God don't have one. So keep your heads up, man. Support the cause of gang stalking. Fight against it. Don't sell out. We out this joint. Can I get a no there?